What's up guys, SwordJam here, and today I'm bringing you guys my 10,000 subscriber Q&A video. Now before we get into it, this is the first time I have actually talked to you guys on my channel since we hit 10K, and I wanted to thank you guys so much for all the support you guys have shown me over the past few weeks, past few months. It's been incredible. We're growing so fast on YouTube, Twitch, everything. It's just going crazy, and I cannot thank you guys enough for all of that support. Be on the lookout later this week. My best of montage edited by Voxel coming out, and it is incredible. You guys will not want to miss that one. I can guarantee it. Easily one of the best videos on my channel, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. Yesterday I asked you guys on Twitter to ask me questions using hashtag Jam10K, and I got a ton of questions, so we're gonna spend some time going through some of those, and hopefully you guys enjoy. First question coming in from the Noisy Ninja, and he asks, would you rather have 1 million subs or 1 million Peckerwood clones? And I mean, while having a million Peckerwoods would result in some pretty creative sounds, I can barely put up with 1 Peckerwood, let alone a million, so I'd definitely go with a million subs. Next question comes from Apollo, and he asks, what's your opinion on Pokemon Go? I am addicted to Pokemon Go. I will admit that. Next question comes from Methods, and he asks, would you rather have eyes for a penis and penis for eyes, or the other way around? And I mean, I thought about this for a little bit, and I think I'd go with the other way around, because I'm perfectly fine with my penis being my penis and my eyes being my eyes. Next question comes from Barry, and he asks, what is your biggest fear? Without question, spiders. They are fast, they are unpredictable, they have 8 legs, they jump around, and they don't even know what they're doing half the time. I'm just not a fan. Next question comes from Stephanie, and she asks, when are you going to start vlogging? Now, I'm going to the lake in less than 2 weeks from now, so I won't be able to make videos, stream highlights, or like stream for that matter when I'm there. So I would be able to vlog if you guys wanted to see that. Now, I don't know what I would vlog, but like, I'm sure more than half of you want to see me in the shower anyways, so we can make that happen. Next question comes from Trento, and he asks, what is the best clip you've hit and why? It would probably be my Siege quad throwing knife. It was the opener to my introduction to Red back last April. Why? It's just one of my favorite clips. Siege is such a rare map, and just the fact that I threw it through the window and all that just makes it that much better in my opinion. Next question comes from Breeze, and he asks, what was your first ever Call of Duty team? Soul Legion. We ended at 104 subscribers. Next question comes from Pon, and he asks, how severe is Wonder's anime addiction? And I don't know if it's allowed, but I'm going to answer a question with a question. Next question comes from Fishy, and he asks, how long have you been in XJMX? And in 2 weeks time, on the 29th of July, it is my 3 years in XJMX, which is absolutely insane to me. I joined when we were at 18K, and we've gone so much farther than that. Next question comes from Sergio, and he asks, would you rather kick Yex or Chas? Both of them speak Dutch. If you're a regular in the streams, you know that Chas is kind of slacking in the mod department. Now, Yex has never had that opportunity. Now, if Yex had a chance, he might be able to do a little bit better than Chas, but then Chas has had an episode on XJMX, whereas Yex has done nothing. So, I'd probably just kick them both. Next question comes from Lapra, and he asks, how many noises could a Peckerwood make if a Peckerwood could make noises? Too many. Way too many. Next question comes from Fenzi, and he asks, what's your first gamer tag? First gamer tag ever was on PlayStation. It was Jambone242. Which leads me to the next question from Creed, who asks, what made you decide to have the name Jam? Now, I shortened Jambone242 to just Jam when I came into the clip scene of things. I don't know why I decided to pick Jambone242. I know the final decision was between Jambone242 and Chilliwack242, so theoretically I could be sore chill right now, and like, I'm just so happy I didn't go down that road. Next question comes from Vash, and he asks, were you a sniper before you started editing, and how did you start editing? Now, I'm going to answer both these questions at the same time. My first sniper episode, which is also my first edit. Next question comes from Kippa, and he asks, any plans to join bigger teams? Nope. I reached my goal of SOAR, and I'm gonna stick with it, try to provide as much as I can for the team in the near future. I'm gonna try and stream as much as possible, maybe work on a few series, have an episode or two. Quantum 2, Quantum 2, Quantum 2. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Next question comes from Stephanie, and she asks, when are you gonna do a face reveal? Don't know, I haven't decided, haven't thought that far ahead. Next question comes from Explicit, and he asks, what is your favorite food? Quesadillas, maybe? Subway? I don't, that's a hard question. Next question comes from Suki, and he asks, will you do a 10K montage challenge? And while I wanted to do one originally, I'm not going to do one just yet. I'm going to hold off a little bit. There's no need to do one with the XJMXRC right now because one of the prizes was going to be joining XJMX, so like, it's just kind of counterproductive there. Next question comes from Birdie, and he asks, best game to play with Peckerwood and Slade, COD-wise and non-COD. COD-wise, Ghosts, non-COD, GTA, which are pretty much the only games to play anyways. Next question comes from Reverse, and he asks, if you could own one Pokemon in real life, who would you choose? Sudowoodo. Like, I mean, come on, he's great, like a fucking tree. What more could you ask for? And the last question comes from Brixie, I'm sorry, I butchered it. And he asks, how often do you watch porn? That's gonna do it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Q&A, answered as many questions as I could that were like reasonably answerable. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for my best of montage this weekend. Please do it. You won't want to miss it, I promise you. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, jam out. Wiggle. Wiggle! Oh my god, do you see this? Fucking die! He's the wiggliest thing I've ever seen.
He's lagging.
It's like you take a walrus and you put butter all over him and throw him into a laundry machine. You just wiggle all day.
Don't try to find a way to fix it, just close.